The conversation today is about, pursuing and delivering an unduplicated reach curve for television. Tell me how Comscore is doing that.
We really approach that from our single source panel, and if I could break that down a little bit, we have census assets. They're really massive when you look at the ecosystem of television and digital and over the top. So we bring that together in a single source panel, and then we really use that to help drive our outcomes. So when you take that approach, which is, we call it census based and panel informed, you have a very robust single source panel that allows you to deconstruct, if you will, the marketing efforts or the media efforts there, and then we can really produce kind of closed loop outcomes. A good example of that is recently we did a project with NBCUniversal. They worked with STXFilms to promote the upside, and those outcomes were based on Fandango ticket sales and online searches for the film. So we really were able to tie that entire marketing ecosystem and have it be outcome based on how we actually drove that.
And so the marketer and agency is using your products with which to plan and buy against an audience. Tell me how all the players in that value chain come together to make it happen.
That's right. So it really takes a collective effort of everybody. So Comscore has a very deep relationship with many different third-party data providers, whether it be IHS Polk Automotive, or if you look at Experian for financial services, all kinds of backgrounds. We work with Kantar Shopcom, IRI, so we have all of these data sets that we overlay to our TV and digital panels. And well, our TV is a household match, and then our digital panels, and then we overlay those, and then be able to look at that. Now, we also invite first-party data to come in. So in the case of Universal, they brought in their Fandango data set. We did a match on that. So it's coming back. We're matching both with our single source panel as well as our full data sets on TV and digital, so then we can come back and look both at a large scale and then come back and do some custom studies.
So apparently you're open to outcomes based.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
do you see there, when is the tipping point? When do you believe the tipping point will be in a market, where most planning and buying is against an outcome?
I think that you have to get the ecosystem to be able to accept those outcomes. So it's not only just looking at the audiences, but you have to have that be able to flow through the whole planning and posting cycle, and we're starting to see more and more of that happen. Everything in the open AP and individual closed loops, you look at Xandr, all of these outcome-based solutions are on the rise. I still think it's at kind of a small scale today, but the projections, I think Donna Speciale had kind of said we're going to go from 5% to maybe 20 to 30% in 2019. So those are really indicators that the effort's being there. I mean, we're sitting in Viacom's lovely offices today. They are winning with their advanced audiences structure. So I think we'll see more and more of that as these media networks and publishers have more success with that.